Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started, and we are underway from the Superdome. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the set. Blow check. Go. Let's go. Let's go.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. This defense for the Niners, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6 absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Rattler wants to throw it.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
You look at this Niner defense.
Well, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
Edo blue. Green jack. Stripe blue. Black ultra. Check hunt.
Rattler from the gun, third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing a linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Down the sideline he goes. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. A give up the middle with Benson. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Set 10 cycles. Black 95. Drill green. Slice red cycle. Ready?
They'll go again with Benson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Benson hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
First down, 44.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. When you look at the Saints defense, they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man, Boutte. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Off play action. Blackwell got his tight end. That's complete. It's Johnson. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. But yet another completion here in this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, number 6 overall. And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
To the air is Rattler. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Down the right sideline. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Strikers, 3-3, Black Ultra. Slice blue. Hut, hut.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on first and goal. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
10 Black, ready.
Throwing is Rattler. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Blackwell. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
An 8-yard pickup.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
So the completion good for 7 there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, or don't go for the mousetrap. It's hard to do because you see a guy cutting in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, they run with Henderson.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
This 2nd and 4.
At the Saints' 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Blackwell. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down,
Blackwell. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
on 4th down, Blackwell. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
41-yard line.
Come on.
On 1st down, it's Henderson.
And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Saints' 42-yard line.
And here's a Louisiana native from the town of Jennings. It's Travis Etienne.
No gain that time. That leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Off the play fake, Blackwell.
Pass taken in by his good tight end.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. Blackwell. Toward the pylon. Touchdown.
Christian Watson.
Touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the 49ers have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 14 to 10.
14. Saints 10. Jake Moody taking off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now they'll change things up.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check one. Let's go now. Set.
On first down, it's Benson.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The Saints had a struggling 3-13 now on the year. Hey, Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Now Rattler. He completes it to Olave.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
33, yellow. White. Ready.
Here's Rattler. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. 2nd and 6.
Jefferson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 49ers' 13-yard line.
10 cycles. Black Ultra. Green Jack.
They're going to look to throw.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
10 black. Set.
Rattler going to look to throw again. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Hut.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Ready,
The
set.
offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go. 50, green. Red, yellow. Set.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
49ers.
Again, that's Watkins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Back to throw.
First down,
Blackwell
San Francisco.
connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
14
Back-to-back
yards.
nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
18, Bronco 80.
Back to throw again. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 36.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49ers
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
It's this complete to Butte. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
At the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having a lead guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Running left is Henderson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go again with Henderson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right here at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
That's another 49er first down.
Looking to throw. Blackwell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Off play action. Blackwell. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Blackwell. And that is incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
41-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. And all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at that time following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Well, he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And that is incomplete. Well, the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Call out a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No.
And this is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian Watson with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Jake Moody taking off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
44-yard line.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack it back right at the midfield stripe. Ryan Brzee fought in and got him down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
Let's go now.
Henderson going to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 4 yards. And the 49er first down.
Once again, it's Henderson. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Trevion Henderson with career touchdown number 60. And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. There he goes, right side. He's to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Benson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Saints 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Working to put a drive together.
Here we go. Stay.
The drive begins with a run by Henderson. Oh, what a juke into space. He's on his way. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Trevion Henderson with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the 49ers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they'll bring up second down. They'll shift things around.
At the 35-yard line.
Trouble, 38. 22 needle.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
Bradler wants to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's taken to the 26. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and 11. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
Okay, ready?
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
33, yellow, 6. Mega. Needle blue. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The 49ers now are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Saints first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Red, yellow.
To the air is Rattler. Throw right side, we're going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
The Saints on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Claws red. Green Jack.
And Rattler, he'll throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
His throw incomplete.
This could be a start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Set, ready, hut.
Throwing is Rattler. And it is caught.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. dropped at the 1.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready?
Kamara is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Second and goal
Fight, 60.
at the 3-yard line.
Let's go now. 10.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Dallas Goedert from 3 yards out.
And the Saints get a bit closer.
Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
95. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Needle blue. Slice blue. 6. Mega. Rail. Yellow. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert to 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Saints 25.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10. They're on the 33-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right back to Henderson on first down.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it done today.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Ready. Count. Ready.
Off the play fake.
Blackwell. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Travis Etienne,
40 yards.
and the Niners are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Moody good with the extra point,
and that pushes the lead up to 23.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
Brings up second.
Another run here with Benson. Well, he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Shot. Let's go now. 50, green. Blue striker. Green jack. Blaster. 6. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Rattler. That's taken in by Palmer.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. And the Saints, first down.
Rattler working out of the gun.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
Black, Fury, yellow. Hey, blue. Red, cycle. Hut.
Here's Rattler.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Justin Jefferson with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Saints, 31.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Cougar 19.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Well, big man with the ball. Man, bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Come on. Panther 60.
Henderson will try and run for the first. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so that you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out. The 35.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. The worries daily. But if I link my keys,
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Ready. Black Ultra. Yellow 22. Blue Striker.
From the shotgun, Rattler. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Here's 2nd and 10.
Green Jack. Here we go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Ready. Black, 95. Set, go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So the victory here for San Francisco. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall.